Hello, cats and kittens. Orewa Jose Yoroshiku. I'm back in the Crisis Corner with my impressions of Echo from Marvel, Disney Plus. Uh, what is Echo? Echo is a spin-off from the character, not necessarily the same name, the character Maya Lopez from the first scene in the Hawkeye series, and a character that appeared in Marvel Comics back in 2000, no, 1999, I believe. Uh, the same name, Echo. This is her introduction into the MCU. As a recap of the plot, 5 months after the events of Hawkeye, which was 2021, Maya Lopez is being pursued by Wilson Fisk's organization, leading her to return to her hometown in Oklahoma, where she must come to terms with her past, reconnect with her Native American roots, and embrace her family and community. Now, this is going to be a short review, initial blush, my first blush impressions of the series, and I'm going to do a longer review later, hopefully with guests. But this is my initial take. Did I like the series? Flatly, no, for several reasons, which I will list. Um, First of all, and this is more of a pet peeve than anything else, than a hardcore complaint, but it shows no respect for the source material in the comics, which is common for Marvel these days. So it's not anything new, but they changed a lot of the character, I think, unnecessarily. They changed her tribe, they changed her skill set, and they added a disability on top of being deaf for reasons that I'll let you surmise, whatever. So I didn't like that. That was irritating to me. But again, it's not a deal breaker because they change characters' origins all the time because reasons. Second reason was more importantly, they had disdain for its for the work done on the Marvel Netflix series. And that's only relevant because due to events in the series, they link together the Disney Plus uh, universe or the MCU in general to the Netflix universe. They are canon. The Netflix universe is canon now. Now, that being the case, character motivations don't make any sense anymore, especially the Kingpin. He is not the same person. He is not the same person. It's just that it's just off. But I'll get into that in a long review. Even elements of the Hawkeye series of Maya and different elements of the story in the Hawkeye series, which was in Disney Plus, don't make any sense anymore. Or they're brushed aside, I would say. So it's inconsistent. There's a lot of inconsistencies here. Three, motivations. Maya's motivations and a lot of people's motivations in the series are questionable, sketchy at best. Maya's goal, her stated goal in the series is inconceivable. It's it's not just lofty, it is impossible. That's all I can say. I'll get into that later. Also with Maya, Maya is not likable in any real sense. And that's not real necessarily a bad thing because there are characters, anti-heroes, or whatever you want to call them, that I don't necessarily like, but I get, I understand, or I feel empathy for. I don't get her and I don't have any empathy for. So there's that. Also, the pacing of the series is detrimental to the story. And that's an issue. It shows. It really shows. Lastly, the Kingpin is sacrificed to put over a character of lesser importance. And I think it's egregious. He is absolutely sacrificed. And I don't feel bad for D'Onofrio because he got paid, but it's a shame. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna regret it. They're really gonna regret it in the long run. So that having been said, is the show completely without merits? No, it has some merits. There are some good acting performances. They tried to do some good things, despite what you hear. The fight choreography isn't. It actually gets better into the series. It's not as bad as people say it is, but there are bits in it that's bad. But you could probably say that about a lot of stuff. You might even can say that about the Netflix stuff. I don't know, but it's not that bad. There are good acting performances, and there's some interesting bits about Native American culture. And since the Choctaw people signed off on it, I don't have any issue with the way Native Americans are portrayed because they signed off on it. I don't know enough about Native American culture to raise any complaints. So whatever, what can I say? It is what it is. See, it's all right with me. So final verdict. I'm not disappointed in Echo because I didn't expect anything in the first place. Um, there was potentially, I think, a good story here, but Marvel didn't have the confidence, I think, to show that story to us. From what I understand, this is a truncated version of an 8 episode series that was whittled down to 5 episodes and just put out to binge because which is not their common practice. Usually they do weekly, but I think the idea is that they just threw it all out there to get it out of the way and let people make what they want of it. You know, just have your opinion of it and move on to the next. In my opinion, they should have Batgirled it and moved on to Daredevil Born Again. At least you could have saved the Kingpin. Again, my biggest argument, my biggest complaint against this is that Kingpin was sacrificed to put over a marginal character at best. That is egregious, and they are going to regret it. They are going to regret it unless they miraculously save this thing. They will regret it. But that's my impressions. Like I say, I'm going to do a longer form review once I assemble the crew. And till then, let me know what you think. If you liked it, let me know what you liked about it. Yeah, that's it. Until next time, stay loose.